free agents. Number 41, Victor Wembanyama. At the power forward position, standing 6'8", number 38, Nick Wilcox. Starting at the other forward position, standing 6'8", number 12, your Hornets head coach is Charles Lee. Fans, let's hear it for Will.
What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
And you know, with MP, he doesn't hide the fact that he's out to inflict maximum damage at the offensive end of the floor.
And that's exactly what he's been doing. He's as motivated as a player can be. And this is the kind of impact that not many guys are capable of having. The energy and effort he's playing with isn't easy to maintain. But if anybody can keep it up, it's MP.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. They've got Flagg, Knipple out there with Griffin. And it's Love in at the 4 slot. And for a report on MP, let's send it over to Allie.
Well, I spoke to MP before the game. He told me he was very aware of the defensive challenge in front of him, but feels like these are the types of games that bring out the best in him, saying he's focused on turning in a dominant scoring performance. Guys, he sounded confident.
And when he's dominant, watch out. He's going right at him. That's his mentality. Hey, thanks. And it's Flagg missing. Wilcox inside. He's going up against Love. Here's MP. Love grabs the board. And Love's got the ball here for Detroit. Their last encounter was in Detroit.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Here is Love. Following the bucket by the Hornets, Griffin sets the screen for Love. Pass to Griffin, and stolen by Wembanyama. Here is Wilcox. He's guarded by Love. Wilcox can't hit. Pistons leading by 3. Here's Moreland. The 3. Wembanyama with the rebound.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room. The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Picked by Griffin. Lets it fly from 18. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And here we go. Jumps up, and the dunk by Love.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
The Pistons shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
Yep, that one goes.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Knipple, no good.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3. Showing off some athleticism there. This is why MP's teammates are always looking for the lob.
The Pistons have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. There's a good screen. Here's Knipple. And he gets the jumper to drop.
just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Pass to Rice. In the corner, it's MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. It's touched by Love. Here's Rice. He had 10 points in the win against the Bulls in Chicago.
And we got to talk about his 4 steals on the night. That's a complete performance at both ends of the floor.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Pass to Flagg. And stolen by Wembanyama. Edwards passes to Wilcox. And here's Hawkins. Outside for Wembanyama. Now Flagg to the paint. Here's Griffin. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Love outside. Pass to Flagg. Back to Love. Picked by Griffin. Off target with his 3. Hornets trail by 4. Here's Rice. It's Hawkins on the wing. Screen by MP. Rice passes to Hawkins. And MP throws it down.
MP so versatile out of the roll to knock down the jump shot or take it right to the rack.
Detroit's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Left side, Love. And Flagg throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Shrugs off the contact and dunks it. He'll go to the free throw line.
Huge advantage for Wembanyama to see over everybody.
Well, here we are, Clark, in the thick of the regular season. Must be hard for teams to maintain that focus game to game.
You know, I think it can be, but by and large, I think teams do focus on the here and now, one game at a time. I know that's cliche-ish, but it's the only way that you can really approach it. You've got to look at it one game at a time. Each game is an opportunity to build towards what you're trying to become as a team. Staying motivated, it's part of your job. That's how I look at it. You're assigned a task. This is what you do. Do it the best you can every time you step on the floor.
And so it's Charlotte with it, following the bucket by the Pistons. Love outside. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Knipple. Edwards defending. 4 on the clock. Lets it fly. And Knipple will bucket on the assist by Love. Now it's a 6-point Detroit lead. Here's Hawkins. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. Harrison's checked in for Knipple. Pistons leading by 6. Pass to Harrison. Here is Jeffries. He's covered by Leonard. Here's Griffin. The Hornets pull it in. Wilcox is out there with Hawkins. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Rice in at point guard. So that's the Hornets 5. Knipple with it. Edwards defending. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Jenkins. That 3 off the mark. And the Hornets shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. To the inside. Stolen by Knipple. Harrison in the corner. Here is Jeffries. Out to the right wing. Here's Jenkins, and it comes off the front of the rim.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
And talking to Con Knippel, Greg, he has a burning passion to be great. Just tell him.
Yeah, he gets up before everyone else and goes to work. Some people have called him an old soul, just very mature and disciplined.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. 3-on-3. Here's Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Edwards got the lead up to 3 now for the Hornets. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Hornets.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
How about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
That free throw good from Harrison. And the Pistons making a change here. Moreland's checked in. Good on the second free throw. And he makes all 3.
Well, you have no... No concerns when he's at the free throw line. Very consistent.
Here's Hawkins. MP going to work inside.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Here's Moreland. Nothing on the board. Harrison kicks to Jeffries. Misses the 3. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for Charlotte. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points, and it goes down 2 points. Now it's a 4-point Hornets lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
For the Pistons, their last game a loss to the Grizzlies in Memphis. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Wembanyama. Love the confidence from Wembanyama.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Oh, here's Edwards. 9 points last game out. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Adding to their lead. And you see that field goal percentage. The game steadily heading north.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Here's Rice. He has yet to score.
Quality find there by MP to take advantage of the defense's weakness.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's ready to talk things through with them. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. But you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
Flagg is checked in for Harrison. And now we have a moment to recognize the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, MP.
Well, you talk about a player displaying complete dominance on the floor. This is it. And it seemed like he could do no wrong as he was a factor in really every facet of the game. A truly remarkable performance.
Here is Jeffries. 14 points from him the last game against Memphis. To the left wing. Baseline jumper. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Moreland kicks to Cummings. Lets it go from 11. Knipple, no good.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
Just barely too late, and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Love checked in for the Pistons. MP dishes to Rice. Wilcox passes to Hawkins. And it's Flagg with the rebound. Pistons trail by 6. Here's Moreland. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Flagg. Love outside. Sinks the triple.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Screen by MP. Here's Rice, and he drives in. MP finds Edwards. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Pistons. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, lots of sloppy play in that one. Several key miscues. They just couldn't overcome the mistakes.
Well, you know, you got to take care of the basketball. Hopefully, they learn from that game and are better going forward. He's found his game in the second quarter, looking very assertive now.
For 3, Love. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 6 rebounds here tonight. MP deciding where to go with it. And stolen by Flagg. Here's Love. Rebounded by Wilcox. Wembanyama passes to Rice. It's deflected. And Charlotte can't hang on to the ball. And a look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The ideas those guys come up with, and then the guts it takes to pull them off, always blows me away.
You look at Love, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bulls was tremendous. He scored 53 points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Allie, we appreciate the update. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that was pretty clear.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Woodson's checked in for Charlotte. Ellis comes in for Hawkins. Here. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's Charlotte. They lead by 2. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Halftime is, and guys, allow me to digress. Anybody care to explain what I saw in the catering area a few minutes ago?
No, Ernie. Shaq started it. I promise you, Ernie. It was not me. I never throw the first chicken wing.
Yeah, I can't believe you just snitched Kenny.
Well, I don't care who did it. You're both cleaning it up.
But Ernie, it was Kenny.
And guys, the Charlotte Hornets are in an even game.
You see their intent right away, Shaq. I mean, finding high percentage shots.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a quick one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Cooper Flagg in this game, he has been everywhere.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
On the court for the Pistons, we've got Griffin. Flagg is out there with Knipple. And it's Love in at the power forward position. Now here's Love. Now Knipple. Love, no good.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
The Hornets have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
You know, one of the things you love about MP, he is certainly a team-first kind of a guy. Individual stats really don't do much for him. He wants to win, period.
Now here's Love. Love with the screen on Edwards. Pass to Moreland. Picked by Griffin. A three-pointer off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Wembanyama passes to Wilcox. Griffin against MP. Knocks it loose. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Shots good by Rice.
I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Now here's Love. 10 points for him. Over Wilcox. Love can't hit.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Now here's MP. He started closer. Pass to Wilcox. Wilcox off the pick from Hawkins. He takes it in for the 3. Rebound by the Pistons. Love's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Nice ball movement by Detroit. There's Moreland. Let's go. Hornets with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Now Hawkins. Back to Wembanyama. 6 to shoot from outside the arc. Love grabs the board. Love's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Griffin. Flagg with it. He's got 19. Detroit, no good that time either.
Things have been bumpy coming into the second half now. 5 straight misses.
Wembanyama finds MP. Here's Rice. Wembanyama, a screen. Rice, no good.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Flagg with it. Picked up by Edwards. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Defensively, you've got to apply more pressure to a shooter of his caliber.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Got it. Edwards converts for 2.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
Pass to Flagg. And here's Love for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Hawkins.
Hey, you got to be careful how you guard MP because he's capable of throwing fouls just like that.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
Love outside. Pulls it from the elbow. Good defense by MP.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And again, it's the Pistons missing. And it's the Hornets ball. They're on an 11-3 run right now. MP going right to the rim.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Love outside. To the right side. Here's Moreland. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. He doesn't hit that one.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And MP throws it down.
And MP is letting his play do the talking. I mean, he is on one.
Here's Moreland. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
It's ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and let's hear it for all the dancers.
And stolen by Wembanyama. It's Hawkins on the wing. Pass to Wilcox. MP with a screen on Love. Here's Hawkins, and MP throws it down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now Flagg. Shot to stop the run. They get it back. Just 4 to shoot. Detroit needs to get off a shot. The shot's good from Griffin.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
Hornets lead by 14. MP inside. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Here's Moreland following the bucket by the Hornets. Love outside. Inside. Up top, Griffin. Pass to Flagg. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. 21 points for Cooper Flagg. And here's Charlotte. They're on a 19-7 run. Oh, here's Edwards. T right on him. Here's Rice. Now Wembanyama buries the long-range jumper. Wembanyama's got 7.
And I think that's the speed Wembanyama needs because the defense is always going to be on him.
To the middle. Here's Love and the dunk by Love.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
MP outside. Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Out of the pick and roll, MP able to read and react.
Pistons trail by 17. Pass to Kneppel. Bounce pass from Love. In the corner, it's Flagg. Fires the 3. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
After 1-3 in the first half, there's his second right there.
Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Rocking the rim. MP injecting some energy into his squad.
And, well, Detroit shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And the Pistons making a change here. Jeffries has checked in. Now we have a chance to see the teams that have been the NBA's best three-point shooters this month. The Hornets, number 1. In the third spot, the Pistons.
And both of these teams are really lighting it up from long range, shooting with tremendous confidence. This is a great game to watch. You almost have to expect a shootout when they meet.
Here is Jeffries. Now Flagg. Pass to Jeffries. Oh, good on the triple.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hornets?
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Pistons trail by 17. Pass to Kneppel. Now here's Love. Love with the screen for Flagg. Shoots it. Lets it go. Jeffries can't get it to go.
Or the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Here's Kneppel. 11 points in the game. Bounce pass from Love. Pass to Flagg. Kicks it out to Love. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Love's got 6 points in the quarter.
Offensively, he's carrying his weight, doing his part. Maybe they should get the ball to him a little bit more.
Rice dishes to Wilcox. MP right side. It's tipped. Wilcox. And the layup's good off the glass. Wilcox has got 13.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Now, here's MP. Got 26, and that one drops for him.
Determination from MP right there. Going right through that foul and still able to convert.
Leonard, he's checked in for Wilcox. He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half. And that's taking care of business, fellas.
Here's Jeffries. Buries it down low. Jeffries got his second basket of the night.
Got the better of the defense that time. Easy trip to the rim.
Here's Rice. 6 points for him. And Leonard has it in the corner. To Hunt. Fires from deep. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
There's Moreland. There's the pick. Pulls up. And Detroit again with the bucket. MP outside. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And as we conclude the 3rd quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Hornets ahead, delivering the blowout. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Charlotte's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 3-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. They've got Edwards. MP out there with Wembanyama. And it's Leonard in a power forward. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
Well, so often we see this transition buckets off turnovers.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
And stolen by Flagg. Here's Moreland. Again, the Pistons score.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Here's Rice. Rice off the pick from Hawkins. And stolen by Flagg. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot two. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. And triggers a replay review by the official.
Taking 2 shots.
And this is the time now where the officials can.
After review, will have 2 minutes to review the stance.
Personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And he makes both free throws. 4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. MP outside. Floats it up for Wembanyama. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Air mail special. Indy on the catch and
Moreland. Pass to Flagg. Pulls up on the wing. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Fast break Detroit. Launches the three. The Hornets pull it in. MP's got 11 rebounds in the game. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Good on the bucket. Hawkins has got 34 points.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
Here's Flagg. It's hauled in by Hawkins. Hawkins has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Back to Wembanyama. A three-pointer, no good. Pistons trail by 20. There's Moreland. And Clark, is someone who has been around the game their entire life, what advice would you give to younger players?
A couple of things, Kevin, I would highlight. One is embrace the work, embrace the process of development, run your own race in that regard, stay away from the snare of compare, and dedicate yourself to being a continual learner and always striving to get better.
A moment now to see how the schedule is looking coming up for the Charlotte Hornets. On Thursday, they'll tip off a road trip in Washington where they'll take on the Wizards. Then on Saturday, they'll go up against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And for that game against the Knicks, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
He's off on the first. And the Hornets making a change here. Wilcox is checked in. And a switch here also for Detroit. Griffin's checked in for Cummings. And the second free throw, good. And so here's Charlotte. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. MP outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to MP. Detroit with the rebound. Flagg's got his 6th rebound on the night. Now Jenkins. Here's Flagg. Detroit, no good that time either.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Rice passes to MP. And the dunk by MP.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Pass to Jeffries. Here's Moreland. And here is Jenkins. Now Flagg. Again the miss by the Pistons. And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Hornets leading by 17. MP kicks to Edwards. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 8 here in this one already. The Pistons have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Moreland passes to Jeffries. Now here's Jenkins. Covered by MP. Shots good by Jenkins.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Now, here's MP. He's covered closely. Here's Wilcox. And it's the Hornets another 3.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And Flagg throws it down.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
They grabbed their own miss. And that one's good. Wembanyama.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. It's a chance. We know resistance training is something pretty much every player does. Is that prevalent back in the 80s when you played?
That's 4 decades ago, Kevin, and it wasn't as prevalent as it is now. I mean, it's commonplace, and kids get exposed to the benefits of weight training and strength training for any sport, but particularly basketball, at a much earlier age now. So it's part of who they are once they get to the college level and then on to the NBA. But the core strengthening, the stability work of that area between your knees and your sternum, the middle of your chest, boy, that type of work has made a huge difference and would have made a great difference, I think, in my career had it been as prevalent as it is now.
And here's Love for 3. And what? That one goes careening off the glass.
No way, says Wembanyama. Not on my block.
Substitution on the court.
So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win.